All right, everyone, welcome to my page. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is when you watch this video, just make it apply. My name is Rashad King, and I am an Orisha priest, crowned Oya. Chengo is my daddy. I'm also scratched in Palo Mayambe, working with the mighty Sarah Banda, who is a great shaman and warrior known for being able to break any curse. And I also practice hoodoo. Remember, this is a general message, so only take what resonates. I should only be telling you things that your spiritual team should have already revealed to you. If they haven't revealed this to you yet, then of course it will not resonate. So go ahead and just ignore me and just take all of the other things that you learned from these videos. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. All right, guys, so before we get into this reading, just a couple of things. Remember, if you are trying to book a session, the website is always going to be in the description. So always check the description so that you can get the link to my website. The website is going to have spiritual products that you can buy, such as oils that you need for your candles, come to me oil, money oil, the whole 9 yards. It's going to have spiritual bath. It's going to have protective necklaces, protective jars, mojo bags, as well as different services, your rituals, your ceremonies, as well as your cleansings. So if you're interested in any of those things, you can go check out the website, as well as reading material. I know a lot of people are always hitting me up saying, hey, you know, what should I read to learn more about the ancestors, to learn more about the Orishas? Go to my website and purchase my ebook. All of those things are available on my website. All right, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is when you watch this video, make it apply. I can always tell when I'm going through an awakening. Sorry, I didn't want to spit on camera. I can always tell when I'm going through an awakening. Every single time when I go through an awakening, I get back to my core self, which is an introvert. You know, I get in this mood where it's like, I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to call. I don't want to text. I don't check any of my messages on Instagram and stuff like that. I just completely isolate myself. And every single time, that's always the beginning of an awakening for me. You know, never get into the mindset that you're going to go through one awakening. You're going to go through multiple awakenings every time you transition, every time Spirit want to give you new gifts, every single time that Spirit want to, you know, rip things out of your life and stuff like that. You go through an awakening. You know, awakenings are very important because it takes you to that next level. It gives you the knowledge and everything that you're supposed to get for that next level. And sometimes we kind of see it as depression, and, you know, we kind of read it the wrong way, that we're like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Why is everybody leaving out of my life and stuff like that? And it's a good thing. It's because you're getting ready to go through an awakening. And the first thing of an awakening is Spirit taking away everything that's not serving your highest good, or everything that is going to be a distraction. And so, you know, those are the things that we have to keep in mind. You know, Spirit was saying pre-message that, you know, the parable of the what is it? What is the name of that parable? The prodigal son. That's the thing that Spirit was telling me. And that, you know, when it comes to the prodigal son, the one thing that we focus on is we always focus on the son that left. The son that left and said, you know, fuck this, give me my inheritance. And he had to go through all of this shit. And then finally, when he came back, his father accepted him. And he was like, oh my gosh, where have you been? I missed you, threw a party for him and everything. But Spirit is like, nobody focused on the son that was already there. That, you know, we didn't focus on him until the ending when he felt some type of way. Where he's like, you know, why are you doing this for him when I have been here the whole time? I have been slaving. I have been learning. I have been doing this and that. And Spirit is saying that's the mindset that some of you are in. That you are the son that stayed. And that, you know, you're not realizing the benefit that you had with staying. Some of you are living a good, righteous life, and you keep looking out at, all of the wicked. You keep looking at, all of the people that has, left their, inheritance, people that's not following their spiritual path and stuff like that. And you keep comparing yourself to them. Well, Lord, why are you blessing them? Well, Lord, why are you doing this for them? And it's like, well, they have grace and mercy to cover them, to bring them back. But Spirit is saying you have the whole kingdom at your disposal. That you can manifest whatever it is that you want. You can manifest whatever it is that you desire. All you have to have is the right intentions and faith, and you'll be able to get anything that you want. And so, some of you, that's going to be how you get out of your depression, is by realizing the power that you have. What is the point of being in the kingdom and being close to God if you don't even realize the benefit of it? If you don't realize all of the resources and everything that you have at your disposal? So some of you need to open your eyes and realize the resources and everything that you have at your disposal. We can't keep looking at everybody else and, low key building this sense of jealousy. We can't keep looking at everybody else and not focusing on what it is, and not focusing on how God has positioned us. Thank you, Goon. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, Sarabanda. Thank you, Risha. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Ola Dumare. Thank you, Ola Rune. Thank you, Ola Fee. Make sure you guys check out my Stand Store. On the Stand Store, I'm trying to get people into the community. The community is a monthly membership. And there's a lot of things on the community. There's extended readings. There's the beginning of the week reading, mid-week readings, as well as resources. One of the best resources that I like, which, a lot of people have been telling me that they like it, is the weekly readings. And these weekly readings are not like tarot card readings. It's teachings. So it's every week it's teaching you something. It's teaching you every last one of those PDFs. It has rituals that you can start doing. It has knowledge about things in the Bible, like spirituality in the Bible that nobody talks about. And so it's a lot of things with those weekly readings that, it will just increase your knowledge. Let's see, we got some major cards out here. We got some pretty heavy cards out here. And remember, every reading is not gonna be for you. If it resonates, it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't force it. Never force a reading to resonate. If it's not for you, it's not for you. King of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. All right, so let's get into this reading. It's funny because you got the complete opposites on both sides. When you look at the devil and the lovers, they're very similar in nature. That when it comes to the devil energy and the lovers, you both got two people. You got the man and the woman there. And one of them, they're being blessed by the devil and they're chained and bound. And the other, they're being blessed and guided and looked over by an angel with the sun radiating on them, representing that freedom, that they're not bound. And this is a choice that can be made now. Even the mountain in the background, The mountain represents earth energy of stability. This is a lover. These are lovers that's getting ready to come back together. And the overall energy, you have the devil. That is saying that this couple is bound. Right now, that it's a lot of things that you're going through, that you're separated. It's a lot of devil energy, which means that you're constantly arguing, that when you actually do speak to each other, you can be completely separated now, of not talking to each other. Even the way that they're, looking at each other, it's like, bitch, don't look at me, don't talk to me, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. But then you have the Page of Cups, which the Page of Cups is an offer, and there's a fresh, a renewal, when it comes to the Page of Cups. And so it's like, two people are in this devilish energy, that they're not talking to each other. They don't want anything to do with each other. But out of the blue, an offer is going to come, that someone is going to have a spark within this connection that is saying, you know what, I miss the collective. I miss the person that I was with. This could have been the best relationship that they have ever been in. And those are the things that they're thinking about now, that's getting them out of that devil energy. You have the last overall energy, the last card as the overall energy, as the Empress. And the Empress is all about self-development. And so there's going to be a major change when it comes to somebody. Someone is going to go from not wanting to be around you, not wanting to talk to you, to now all of a sudden wanting to have that, self-development. You have as the clarifier, as the Magician. The Magician tells you that, number one, this is manifestation. That, Magician is not all about magic. Magician is any form of manifestation, which this could be prayers, this could be affirmations, this could be mirror work, it could be spell work. But someone is doing something in order to manifest this relationship back together. That, this is someone that's saying that, I want the devil off of my relationship. Bring back everything that the locust has taken from me. And it seemed like Spirit is hearing your request. You're going to get everything that the locust has taken from you, that this relationship is going to be restored. And there's going to be a spark that's getting ready to happen in one of these people's heart, if not both, that's going to end up merging you back together. You have as the crossing energy, you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is saying that the wheel is going to turn in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune is also a destiny card. So this is someone that is receiving an answer to their prayers. And the way the wheel is turning is that the Ten of Cups is all about love and abundance. And it's now, once again, two people that was bound is getting ready to be freed. And they're getting ready to experience love again. And you have it paired with the Ace of Swords. And the aces are gifts from God, gifts from the universe. And the Ace of Swords is about mental clarity. It's a mental breakthrough. And so someone is getting ready to have a mental breakthrough. That, someone is getting ready to have a mental breakthrough, that this thing is about to turn around. This thing is about to, come into your favor of what it is that you wanted, of what it is that you desired. You have as the crowning energy, you're starting off with the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups, it talks about the past. And then you have it paired with the Two of Wands. And twos is all about choices. And so someone is getting ready to make a choice to come to you. Someone from the past. And so this relationship that didn't work out because it was in devilish energy, always arguing, always fighting, never getting along, that's getting ready to come back together. And so this is not for the ones that keep saying, you know what? Oh, fuck that nigga. I don't want that person from the past. This is not your reading. This is for someone who has manifested a relationship back together. So maybe maybe you're the one that don't want it, but the other person that screwed you over is the one that's manifesting this and that want this connection back. But this is someone that is manifesting their connection back together. You have, as the clarifiers for the crowning energy, you have the Ace of Wands. Aces are gifts from the universe. And the Ace of Wands, when it's being seen as a gift, this is passion. And so passion is going to be restored. Passion is going to be renewed. This is once again bringing back the energy of the overall energy of that freshness, of that new start, because that's what the Page of Cups is for. And so someone is getting ready to get a gift from the universe. That passion is going to be restored. And then I love that you have it paired with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is victory and good news that's getting ready to come in. And so someone is getting ready to get the answer to their prayers, that this relationship is getting ready to come back together. A relationship from the past is getting ready to come back together. You have in the challenge position. The challenge position is the Lovers. And the Lovers is saying that, God is going to give you an opportunity, that once again, this is going to be a choice. That God is only going to provide the opportunity for these two people to come back together, but it's going to be up to you if you really want this connection. If you don't want the connection, then by all means reject it. But if you do want this connection, then you're going to have the opportunity for this connection to come back together. You have the clarifier as the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about intuition. It's all about wisdom. And so someone is going to tap into their intuition, or well, this is the challenge. The challenge is they need to tap into their intuition. And so it's not a guarantee that they're going to tap into their intuition. But when they tap into their intuition, they're going to realize that there was love and harmony here, and they have a choice of the matter. And they have a choice if they want to bring this connection back together. And so this is a love relationship that is getting ready to come back together. And so it's really going to be up to you if you want this connection to come back together or not. You have the card at the bottom of the deck. You have the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, if this is what you don't see coming. And so it's saying that this person is coming back in. And even when I tried to put the deck back, what fell out was the Knight of Swords. So the King of Wands is going to come rushing back into your life. But the King of Wands, I can tell you now that when the King of Wands is being seen in a negative way, this is someone that was a hoe. This was a straight up hoe. This is somebody that was very promiscuous. So the person that is coming back into your life, this is the problem that you could have had with them. That this is someone that, this was street material. This is someone that has been passed around, that everybody is fucking them. This person is flirting with everybody. This is someone that, that's just really very promiscuous. The King of Wands is someone that's very attractive. So this could be, if this is a male, this could be someone that's very muscular, someone with a very gorgeous and handsome face. If this is a female with body yada yada, got titties, ass, small waist, and the whole 9 yards. This is something that is considered to be pleasing and satisfying to most people, because the King of Wands is someone that's very attractive. It's the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands is someone very attractive, very seductive, someone that is seen as just gorgeous and beautiful in most people's eyes. But just because they have beauty and just because they have that sex appeal and everything on the external factor, it doesn't mean that they have that in the internal. So this is someone that could have screwed you over by creating third parties, messing around with multiple people, someone that made you an option. And that's the thing that kept this relationship bound. The thing that kept this relationship bound is that this person didn't know how to be faithful. This person did not know how to just belong to one person. And that was the thing that kept this thing bound. That this could be a stronghold in this person's life that this is the thing that they have always dealt with. They have always dealt with being promiscuous. That every relationship that they could have had have always been destroyed by them being promiscuous. Because the devil do represent sexual addictions. And so this could be someone that did not know how to control their sexual addiction, that they felt that they needed to talk to everybody, always in everybody's DMs. This is the person that's coming back. And so this person wants a fresh start, and the cards are indicating that there is self-development here, that this is someone that is developing. This is someone that's realizing they're wrong, and someone that's trying to bring this thing back together. And this could be the very person that's praying, that's manifesting this connection to come back together. Because the magician is all about reminding you that you have everything in your disposal. That you have the pentacles, which is the physical, that you have the cups, which is emotions, you have the swords, which is mental, you have the wands, which is spiritual, and you have universe, which is on this person's head, which means that this person is guided by God. And so the magician is telling me that this person is realizing that when they were with you, life was simple. That when they were with you, they realized that they had everything. They had everything that they could have asked for. That, they were okay financially. That, their emotions were stable. That mentally they were in their right mind. And spiritually that you could have been, the spiritual person over the house. Governing the house, making sure that, everyone is safe. And so this person is now opening their eyes and realizing that. I don't know why we have to go through these things in life, that we have to lose what it is that we love in order to appreciate it. It kind of reminds you once again where we get back on the topic of the particle of the particle sun. I think that's what it is. The particle sun. It gets back on here where it's like, it's both parties, where the son that left, that said, fuck this, give me my inheritance, that, I'm ready to go out into the world, that is being seen as the King of Wands. That, this person could have been very promiscuous in this relationship. And, when they were promiscuous, they had so many people wanting to have sex with them, giving them sex offers and everything while they were with you, that they got to the point that they were like, you know what, fuck this. I really don't need you. All we do is argue and fight every single day, probably because this person is a straight up hoe. And so they went out into the world. And so now it's going out into the world. They have realized that they're realizing, because it's saying self-development. What this person is realizing, there's a difference between somebody wanting you and somebody just wanting to have sex with you. And I think that this King of Wands, as he went out into the world and left this relationship, he's now realizing that all of these people that were in your DM that was distracting you while you were in this relationship, the only thing they wanted was your dick. The only thing that they wanted was sex. And the moment they got that sex, it's like, oh no, I'm done with you now. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was to say is that I slept with the King of Wands. That was the only thing I wanted. I just want to be able to tell my friends, hey, that King of Wands that was with the high priestess. You know what? Yeah, I fucked him. And that's it. That's the only thing that that's the only thing that these people wanted, was to say that they had this person. But this person, they didn't want anything with this person. And now this is why this person is praying. Because now they realize that they made a mistake. They're realizing that there's a difference between somebody wanting you and somebody just wanting to have sex with you. And they had to go down this long road in order for them to understand it. That, this could have been a relationship that they were constantly going out on dates. They had a partner that supported them, cooked for them, cleaned for them, did everything for them. but we're constantly being distracted by all of these people that's sending them messages. And now the moment that they stepped out, they thought that they were going to get back in a relationship just like that. They thought that, you know what? I'm fine. I'm good looking. Anybody is, all these people that want me, I'll be able to get anybody. And now this person is out in the world and nobody want them. Everybody is like, well, what can you do for me besides sex? This person is learning a lesson. This person is learning a lesson to appreciate the gifts that God is giving you. Because God gave you somebody that was your match. God gave you somebody that wanted you for more than just your looks. God gave you somebody that wanted you for more than just your sex. And you took advantage of that. You betrayed it. You brought hurt into this connection. And now, since you went out into the world, you're getting your karma. Because you're realizing, and your karma is really not karma from what the universe is giving you. Your karma is natural consequences. You're realizing that none of these people really wanted you. They only wanted to have sex with you. And now we have the son that stayed. Now we have the son that stayed that's confused, not knowing their position and their authority, not realizing that they can manifest whatever it is that they want. Why are you in this bitterness? Why are you in this sadness? You're connected to the son. Ask for whatever it is that you want and it will be given to you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. Ask and it will be given. When you're connected to the Most High, what is it that can be withheld from you? I like when the scripture says that if he dresses the lilies, then what more will he do for you? That if he provides for everything else on this earth, giving the animals food to eat, clothing the grass, and all of these other things that it named, then what more will he do for you? What are you asking for? Or are you just walking around in a bad attitude and a lot of regret and a lot of sadness and not opening your mouth and asking for anything? These are two people that's learning two completely different lessons. And see, sometimes, especially us as spiritual people, sometimes when we get the thing that we prayed for, we tend to forget about God. We praise God in the bad. But then when God has blessed us with anything, when was the last time you gave offering? When was the last time you gave Ebo? When was the last time you did a cleansing? That you allowed yourself to lower your guards, that now anybody can attack and start doing spell work. Separation spells and everything else to make the situation worse than what it is. But this person has stepped out in the world and now they're realizing that this world is not what they thought. They have stepped out this relationship thinking that they were going to just enjoy life. A different person every single day and the whole 9 yards. But that's it. That's all this person, that's all these people want is just sex. But nobody is investing in the King of Wands. Nobody is seeing this person as someone that they can be with long term. And this person realized that they fumbled. They done dropped the ball. Now they're regretting the decisions and everything that they made because life ain't beautiful out there. You thought the grass was greener on the other side and you found out that it was turf, that it was fake. There's lessons that's being learned here. But the wheel of fortune is turning. It's saying it's turning in your favor. That this connection is going to come back together and there's going to be mental clarity if you want it to come back together. Because it's saying that this person from the past, and now all of a sudden they're finding direction because this person is lost. You have the Ace of Wands. This person is getting ready to come back with a newfound passion, getting ready to bring in good news. Now, all of a sudden, this person, they want the Lovers, that this is no longer going to be bound. And to me, with the Devil card being present and the Lovers, that when it was bound, this was spell work at play too. I mean, it's not excusing the fact that this was a dirty ass hoe. Because magic cannot, what is my favorite saying? What do I say to y'all all the time? Magic cannot make something appear out of nowhere. It takes what's already there and it manipulates it. So this person, this King of Wands, was already a hoe. Magic didn't make them a hoe. The only thing that this magic did was it knew that this person was a hoe, and it gave them multiple opportunities. Because even in magic, we have free will. Nobody can make you just start sleeping with random people. Nobody can make you purposely bring hurt to the other person. This was a choice that you made. Magic didn't do that. Magic just provided the opportunity for you to have multiple people to sleep with, but you chose to do it. And this is how this relationship became bound. But now it's saying there's going to be an opportunity for this relationship to once again be free. For this relationship to once again be blessed by the divine. That you two can walk accordingly. I really feel that this is a twin flame. Because this is normally how twin flames work anyways. The collective is being seen as the high priest. And so this is like the high priest is like a Orisha priest, hoodoo practitioner, Palomayambe, voodoo. Someone that knows the sacred arts. That's what the high priestess is, sacred wisdom. Paired with a king of wands. This is definitely a twin flame. Normally within your twin flames, you always have one that's higher than the other. There's a lot of potential here as well. But I don't think the King of Wands know who he is. Because the high priestess know that they're a high priest. But I don't think the King of Wands know that he's in the same realm. Because the high priestess, the King of Wands is spiritual magic. I mean, wands are magic. This could be someone that has the potential to be an Orisha priest as well. An Orisha priest, Palomayambe, hoodoo, whatever it is that you practice, there's someone that has the same potential, but I don't think they know who they are. That's one of the reasons why they're a hoe. Because once you realize who you are, you learn that it's very dangerous just sleeping around with anybody, because people can take your essence and do all types of stuff. Let's see what the angel card is going to be, and then I'll get into the extended version. Let's see what this is going to be, and then we'll get into the extended. Yep. Angel number 1616. Readjustment. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is a possibility of beginning a new romantic or platonic friendship, as well as a chance to begin life anew with a person from one's past. everything will fall to in place. Angel number 1616. This is a past relationship. You got good fortune at the bottom of the deck, 1331. This could be a relationship that it can work. It can work out. In the extended version, I'll go over the hidden emotions to get some feelings up in here to see what the other person feels and see what this is going to be. But this has the potential to, I believe that you can work through anything. And I know that a lot of people is like, no, fuck that shit. Listen, at the end of the day, no matter what relationship you get in, every relationship is going to have its baggage. Every relationship is going to have its ups, just like it's going to have its downs. People hurt people in relationships. Nobody is perfect. Nobody is going to come in 100% perfect. It's your choice. You get to choose if you want this connection to come back together. Nobody is forcing you. Even in this reading, Spirit is not saying, oh, I'm forcing you to be with this person. I'm just letting you know what's on the horizon. Is that somebody from your past is going to come back. If you want to, my thing is judge it by how the person comes back. My thing is if the person is coming back, not wanting to discuss what happened, want to sweep everything under the rug, then by all means, let that person go. Because you can tell that there's going to be some more sneaky behavior. But if the person is truly trying to show you that they changed, that they're willing to go over what happened, and they're accepting the fact that because they hurt you, you now have insecurities, and you don't have insecurities because it's unhealed trauma and stuff from your past. You have insecurities because of what they created, because of what they did, because of what they said. And if they will now have to learn how to deal with that, this time around, you might not trust this person. You might start off with trust issues until this person show that they have completely changed. And that's the shit that they have to deal with because they are the ones that projected that into your life. Let's get into the extended version and see what the emotions is going to say.